Okay, here's a little project that I did very quickly. May be of interest to some of you. I had a tap here and the ground here was wet. The problem was obvious. There was a leak happening at the base of this whole plumbing connection. Now what I've done, I've fixed it all up. You've got to dig all the dirt out. However, what I've done here is something a little bit different. So you buy all these parts and pieces from Bunnings. They're cheap as chips. Okay, maybe it costed me $80. However, what I've got here is an isolating valve. The poly pipes, this one was 20mm poly pipe for this particular land. It's a 20mm poly pipe fitting from the street. Now what I've actually done here, I have actually made this the primary isolating valve for the property. To show you what I'm talking about, let's have a look at the isolating valve up on the street that council has. All right, so you know how it is. At the front of your property, you've got a water meter, and inside the cover here, you've got something like this. That's on, so water is coming from the council meter. They've got it connected from the meter reader here through to a 20mm poly pipe fitting. I've got a problem with this particular one. I've notified council, but nevertheless, what happens, even though I turn it off, it still keeps leaking. Like, I mean, there's something wrong with the stop valve in here. They'll come and fix it up, who knows, probably in 6 months' time, to be honest. In the meantime, what I've done as an alternative is, I think it's actually quite clever and it works really well. Let me show you what I've done. Now my property is a very long property. I've got an acre here and it's about a good 80 meters up to the house. Now sometimes I need to do plumbing work. Instead of going out up on the street over there and turning off that isolating valve that doesn't really even turn off at the moment, I've made my own isolating valve here. So water comes from the street over there and it goes up to here, in through here, and right now, let's turn it this way, there's no more water going up to the house. Okay, let's empty the water out and that's it. This effectively stops it, and I can do whatever kind of work I need to if I've got any plumbing issues or if there's some severe leakage problem, good as gold. So now water is going all the way up to the property, and I've put up a cheap tap here, but just to show you, it turns on again. So anyway, that's just a tip. Now this is just poly pipe sticking out of the ground. I've refilled it here. I put drainage gravel inside. You might be thinking, oh, you know, this is exposed. Don't worry, mates. Like, what are you going to do? You're not going to mow right here. I might whip a snip around here. I can even put some gravel or something here, but it's never going to be an issue for me that this is going to be at risk of getting cut or damaged. So anyway, I think that's pretty good. I don't have to go outside the property, get down on my knees. I just turn it like so and voila. Water has been cut off effectively to the house if I need it to. Now one other little thing, just a little tip, this is an old crappy thing that I've just put here, tap into this fitting, but you can buy these literally like $3 off AliExpress. This is a 1/4 turn cock, so this is a ceramic disc in here, and rather than turning it by one of those rubber seals, you know, that's a general usual thing for taps, this is way easier. Look at that, there, and then off. Let's do it again. Off. I mean, how good is that? That's just a tip. Fits into a normal tap fitting end on one of these poly systems. I'll be getting a nicer one that works a little bit, looks a little bit cleaner, has a better end. This one kind of might need a little bit of one of those filters on the end to give a better drain of water, because at the moment, what the heck? But look at that, that's full ball. But boom, turns off just like that. Anyway, hope you found that tip helpful. This is really, really easy to put together. You don't even have to be a plumber, but you know, just a Stanley knife, and this just so easy to put together. Hope you like this little tip. Up to you, but I thought I'd show it and share it with you what I've done here.